Hello, this is HC Bailey, and welcome to a special tech demo for Let's Play Final Fantasy XII! Sounds weird saying that for some reason. But anyway, this is my first tech demo for recording directly off of my PlayStation 2. I've never done that before, so I wanted to test it out just to see how the quality works, how it uploads to YouTube, how the edit, if I need to change anything with the editing. You never know. I mean, I've done PlayStation 3, but I'm using the Hauppauge HD PVR, which is, well, generally meant for HD games. I've never tried it on a standard definition console, so, well, I'm going to give it a try here. Well, actually, I did that on the Nintendo Wii, so I suppose it shouldn't be that different. But anyway, I am using the PlayStation 3 component cables to hook up my PS2 to my HD PVR, to my TV and computer there. So hopefully that will do the job. I tried it once before and I had trouble with it, but for some reason it seems to be working now. So, well, there you go. I'm not complaining. Just to answer some questions about the potential LP, or it is an LP, it's going to be on. Just wrapping up my last test run here. I am going to be doing every hunt, every rare game, every side quest. Probably not going to get every single treasure chest, but for the most part, I'm going to be doing everything in the game, and it is going to take fucking forever. This will easily be my longest LP that I will ever make. So, and I'm probably going to increase the length of the episodes to help compensate for that, so it doesn't take me like a year to LP this game. This game is huge. Now, just a fair warning, there will be some spoilers in the tech demo that I'm doing here, like character names, things like that. Let's see, there's going to be a cutscene that I'm eventually going to show here, but, well, you'll see. I'll talk a little more about that. Basically, half the video I'm going to demonstrate how the game works and such, and the other half I'm going to talk about, like, the story a little, or, well, you'll see. But you could watch the first half without major spoilers, other than character names. So, last chance. Let's take a wild guess what that file is for, viewers. Okay, let's get started here. So anyway, for this tech demo here, I thought I'd demonstrate the battle against the King Bomb, or Bomb King, or whatever his name is. Figured there's no storyline implications there, so it'd be reasonable for me to demonstrate that. So let's take a look at what we got. I've got everyone set up and ready to go. We got Haste, Bravery, Berserk, and Bubble on Fran there. Then we got, instead of Berserk, we got Faith on the other two. And that's pretty much it. That's all we need. Well, let's take a look at the equipment that we got here. Got Ghillie Boots to protect against the oil status, just like Final Fantasy Tactics there. But I've got the Niho Paleoa, I don't know. But I'm using that in this tech demo to demonstrate how abusive it can be. I am banning this during the LP. It is that obscene. Well, like it says, it reverses the effects of restorative items. So, but you can use that to inflict debuffs on an enemy with guaranteed accuracy as long as they're not immune to it. So, yeah, it is obscene. Yeah, I'm banning that. I don't think I'm banning anything else, really, but, well, there you go. So, here's my setup there. Ash is sort of like my mage-type character, while Fran is going to be my DPS for this battle, and Bosch is going to be the tank there. Maybe I should cast Decoy on him. That's not a bad idea. I like that. And for the gambits here, nothing too special. Normally I don't like using self-buffing gambits, but since normally this is a longer boss battle for me, so I like having them there. But like during normal combat, no, I don't like that. But yeah, pretty much everything's pretty straightforward here. Healing gambits, buffing, stealing, attacking gambits, things like that. Nothing too special there. So, well, okay, let's get this show on the road. Ash, if you could get Decoy on me, I would appreciate that. There we go. It basically makes sure that enemies are going to be attacking him instead of someone else. Yeah, this looks like a pretty nice place. For boss time! Against the King Bomb. This is an optional boss fight, another reason why I wanted to demonstrate this for the LP. So, okay, first things first. With the Hauppauge Remedy, hit R1, so that way you can hit the King Bomb with it. That'll inflict every debuff on him that he is not immune to. Yeah, look at those debuffs on him. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, see, he's got the most important debuff that I got on him is the disease status, which normally you can't inflict otherwise at this point in the game. But the reason why that's so important is that the King Bomb has an ability called Renew, and it basically restores you to max or near max. And he only uses that when he gets down to a certain percentage of his max HP. What the disease status does is it makes your max HP equal to your current HP, so basically he'll never use Renew, and we can kill him very easily. Otherwise, this boss fight takes much longer, which it will during the LP because I'm banning it. But yeah, you see how abusive the Hauppauge is, or whatever, I don't know how you pronounce it. Boom! So yeah, we're not going to be using that during the LP. So, alright, got him. Nice that they kept the traditional victory theme, at least for the boss fights. But yeah, with all the action mechanics in this game, it's... well, you don't have random bosses, so you really don't get the victory music. I mean, outside of the boss fights. Should I heal up? Yeah, I should heal up. And you know what? I don't want Fran being berserked anymore outside of the boss fights. Oh, wait. No, I don't. No, let's, hold on. Let's disable those. I don't want those during non-combat. There we go. Yeah, we don't need those anymore. But yeah, to heal up, you just walk up to a crystal, just like Final Fantasy X, or what were they called were they just save spheres or something? Save points, same difference. So, whatever. But anyway, there is one other thing that I want to show you guys today, because once you beat this guy, you get access to 2 really hard side quest areas. Let's see, which way do I go? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Okay, we want to go to the left there. So anyway, there's two side quest areas, and you can get a cutscene for each of them. But you can only get one or the other. So I'm going to show you the one that I'm not going to show during the LP. Now, just a fair warning, the cutscene does have spoilers. They talk about previous events in the game. So if you want 0 spoilers, you may want to stop watching now. But also with the let's see, what was I thinking about with the... whatever. Oh yeah, the thing with the cutscene is that you can only get one or the other between the 2 areas for some bizarre reason. I don't know how that works, but, well, there you go. Oh, and hey, there's a hunt there. You know, let's demonstrate that one too, as long as we're in the area. How are we doing on our buffs? Yeah, we could rebuff. But yeah, so with the cutscene there, I'm trying to think of something like that. Whatever, I'm busy buffing. Normally, during the LP, when I do my buffing, I'll do it off screen, but, well, I'll just show you it on screen for now. Oh yeah, now I remember. With the 2 cutscenes, they're basically the same thing. They changed some of the wording a little bit, and obviously there's a different background, but you pretty much get the same cutscene. If you get one, you can't get the other. So, now basically the reason why I like the... Oh, I want float also. The reason why I like the lure status is because it'll keep the boss focused on me, while the other 2 cast the debuffs that I want. So that way, they can use the Serenity license, which boosts the effectiveness of your debuffs. Hopefully he will not hit everyone. And we got Silence and Slow. There we go. So yeah, I like doing that more than using the Nihopaloa, because I think that's kind of cheap, getting guaranteed accuracy without having to do any work for it. And also, I want to try and keep everyone at max so they can use the Focus license too, which will boost my physical damage. And hopefully... this guy must have the return damage ability. Return damage, what that does is whenever you hit an enemy, they will... you'll take some damage back. So, that's... you heal. So yeah, it basically keeps you from being at max for any extended period of time. But we almost got this guy. Alright, there we go. Just in case you couldn't tell that you killed the boss. Okay. The reason I got the float status is because we got these traps here, so... Okay, last chance to avoid spoilers. Okay, here we go. I do really like the voice acting in this game. This game was really an acquired taste for me. I did not like it the first time I played it, but it grew on me a lot the more I played it. I mean, I wouldn't put it in my top 5 in the series, but I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I know I've said some pretty mean-spirited things about this game.
This is all that remains of Nabudis. 2 years ago, it was destroyed utterly by a mysterious force.
Mysterious force?
The work of the Midlight Shard.
Nice pun.
This? In just 2 years? How?
As the Dawn Shard brought down the Leviathan and her fleet, a fell mist spilled forth. It is like the same thing happened here. The Nethicite's mist has corrupted the life of this place. It is a necrohol overrun with beasts. We tread here on a fool's errand. We had best turn back.
What's the worst that could possibly happen?
Is it revenge that you desire?
Well, yeah, it's a Final Fantasy game.
Yes or no? Not this way lies the capital.
Oh, okay.
The road to Arcades leads east of Silikaward, beyond the Fawn Coast and Sita Uplands.
I probably won't talk as much during the cutscenes in this LP because I love the voice acting, so I have a lot more respect for it. But anyway, let's try taking on these enemies, see how well we can do. Whoa, heal, heal. These guys are level 47 and I'm level 27. Can I kill one of them? No? Switch. Run! Switch! Run! Get the hell out of there. Okay, I'm switching my lead character so I can run. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not ready for that area. But how will I handle this area during the LP? Find out next time. Well, no, not really. You're not going to find out next time, but find out eventually on Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. It's going to be my next main LP when I'm done with what I'm working on now. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.